Welcome to part 2, where we continue this fictional story of an incident involving a drug that simply smells like a skunk and makes you listen to Pink Floyd.
Hi, kid. Hello, Jack. What do you say? Yeah, come on in.
Holy shit, that guy is at ludicrous speed. Just look at his jacket. How did I even get here?
Bill, don't stand there.
Quiet down, you shits. Mama's head is pounding.
Hi, I'm Meg. This is Bill Harper. He's okay.
Hello.
Well, if you say so, it's all right with me. I'll be back in a minute. Hi, kids. How you doing? There's a new one in today.
Jesus, the setup of a 50 sitcom, but sit in a weed den.
Blanche's got herself quite a yen for her.
Not bad. I didn't think you had that much taste.
She knows what she's doing. She's got Ralph nuts about her, and now she's got her hooked up for this new kid.
Say, we haven't many more smoke. You better run over and get some.
Why couldn't you find that out when I was here this morning?
Wow, All in the Family really went controversial.
That kid out there, Jimmy, he's got a car. He'll take you. Come on, get going. Hurry up.
Let's see if they got Gucci Gang on vinyl.
Hey, Jimmy. Yeah? I've got to run over to Cedar Avenue for a minute. You've got a car, haven't you? Why, yeah, my sister. Mind giving me a lift? Why, sure. Come on. Okay.
Oh, you smell manly. You smell like Grandma.
No, thank you.
Fuck that government tax shit.
Well, here we are. All same.
Oh, May, don't forget me.
I never forget you.
Maybe I'll forget that I'll cut your brake lines.
Oh, here. If you want a good smoke, try one of these.
Imported straight from Cuba. You're gonna love it. Why does she look fine, but I'm being overshadowed by the Jolly Green Giant's dick?
I thought you were a flirt. Of course, if you're afraid.
See that, kids? Peer pressure. Adults do it too.
That's more like it. I know you like that. Really, you will. And just take a puff of it.
He's trying to laugh, even though he's not smart enough to understand the brilliance of Rick and Morty.
Just be a minute, kid.
Hey, Jack, give me a cigarette before you go, will you?
That wasn't you. The audio did win wayward here.
Hello, Jack.
Hi, boss.
How's life without a job, you hopeless fuck?
Getting better every day. Those kids sure go for it.
Swell.
Had to run over for a couple more cartons. Ran short today.
All right. Yanni, that's 10 gross for Jack Perry. Who? Pete Daly. All right, send him in. It's all right, stay where you are.
This shit's more clean and organized than a crack den. Sign me up.
I want to talk to you.
All right, go ahead. Jack's okay. What's the beef?
Listen, you never heard no beef when I had to sell that rotten gin.
You're after the dough, aren't you?
Yeah, but I don't need dough that bad. Taking two-bit pieces from kids.
There are millions of two-bit pieces just begging to be taken. Don't be a dope.
Don't you have black people to beat up for no fucking reason?
Selling up to kids.
All right, Pete. You know what my policy has always been. The boys are not satisfied. I'm always glad to have them retire. Retire permanently.
This is an offer you can't refuse.
I only wish you had a couple of kids so I could...
Get out!
Now go write up some overpriced parking ticket for a retirement party.
All right, Jack, pick up your stuff from Danny. It'll be ready by now.
Okay, well.
Are you sure it's a good idea to ride with someone
Let's go,
high?
Jack, I'm red hot. Better be careful how you drive it. The first thing you know, you'll be ice cold.
Yeah, normally you'll slow to a crawl because 10 miles an hour will feel like 75.
You'll kill somebody.
Ladies and gentlemen, the first ever insurance scam. We're back with more Maude.
Mary, you're not eating your breakfast again. Bill Hartford hasn't been around lately. Anything wrong between you two?
Why should there be anything wrong?
I mean, it's not like he ran somebody
Yeah, I'm
over.
sure. And whatever it is isn't serious, I know.
I'm sorry, Mother, for snapping at you like that.
Don't worry about it, dear. Why don't you speak frankly to Bill? He'll be honest whatever the trouble is. I'm sure Bill Hartford never lied about anything.
Yes,
Finding it hard to
that's right.
believe that
Bill,
pile
Mother
of
says he
bullshit.
never lies.
There, you see?
You think it'd be all right if I speak to him about it?
Why, of course.
Oh, Jimmy,
Sit down, darling, and I'll have your breakfast for you in a moment.
Jimmy.
What have I got to worry about?
You sure worry about those missing frames just now.
Cross-examine me, will you? I'm all right.
Jimmy! Don't let Mother see you like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, the story you're about to see is true. The names have been changed to protect the innocent.
There is no doubt that there is an organized gang distributing the narcotic to students, not only in my school, but all over the city.
Oh my god, it's Dr.
Government
Carroll
men
from the
have
previous
got to
part!
Find some way to put an end to it.
Of course, I agree with you, Dr. Carroll. But do you realize that marijuana is not like other forms of dope? You see, it grows wild in almost every state in the Union. Therefore, there is practically no interstate commerce in the drug. As a result, the government's hands are tied. And frankly, the only sure cure is a widespread campaign in education.
We shall call it the DARE program.
Education, Mr. Wyatt. But we educators can't do anything until the public is sufficiently aroused.
Let me show you something. In 1930, the records on marijuana in the Washington office of the Narcotics Division scarcely filled a small folder like this.
That folder has the directions to Bart Simpson's rap sheet.
All these devoted to marijuana records.
We hope to bring it back to that with the recreational weed legalization.
Here is an example. A 16-year-old lad apprehended in the act of staging a holdup. 16 years old and a marijuana addict. Here is a most tragic case.
Yes, I remember. Just a young boy.
Born and raised in
Under the influence
South
of the drug, he killed
Detroit!
his entire family with an axe.
Then there is the most vicious type of case. Here, in Michigan, a young girl, 17 years old, a reefer smoker, taken in a raid in the company with 5 young men. Here is a particularly flagrant case.
Yes, I remember. The newspapers made quite a play of it.
But that got overshadowed by the rise of the Third
And there are
Reich.
hundreds of them
Thanks,
coming out,
Hitler.
New ones every day.
I'd like to take these records, if I may. I feel they would be of invaluable assistance to me in combating the evil in my school.
You're very welcome, Dr. Carroll.
Thank you.
On today's episode of the Principal's Office,
There seems to be something wrong. What is it? You were always a fine student. You always had excellent grades.
Well, I guess the work is getting a little harder, Dr. Carroll.
Those bastards
No.
implemented algebra
No,
into the
no.
curriculum. Evil!
But of course I can't unless you let me. You're undermining your health.
Well, there's nothing, Dr. Carroll. Really, there isn't. I'll study harder, honest.
Honest. If you were being honest with me and honest with yourself, I'm afraid you'd tell me an entirely different story.
You just want to bang girls and dance to rock music, do you?
Bill, I'm going to ask you a straightforward question. And I'd like to have a straightforward answer.
Yes, sir.
Isn't it true that you have, perhaps unwillingly, acquired a certain harmful habit through association with certain undesirable people?
Look, just ask if he smoked pot.
Well?
Oh, no, sir, I haven't, Dr. Carroll. Well, that is, you see, I'm worried about something at home.
All right, my boy. We'll just have to let it go at that. But remember, if you ever want to confide in me, no one will ever be the wiser.
Well, thank you, Dr. Carroll.
Bye, Carol. Meanwhile, on Teen Witch.
Hello, Mary. You want to play a set?
Thanks, Teddy, but I'm waiting for someone.
Well, if you're waiting for Bill, he hasn't been here for weeks.
Whoop, the acid's kicking in. Confound Dover boys, they drive me to drink. Explains why my scotch disappears. I actually don't blame you. Damn future hippies.
Didn't take that new kid long to catch on.
Don't take any of them long.
He's about to do America's first mukbang.
Say, don't you ever get fed?
You're feeding me, can't you see?
Give me that and a fork, will you?
Get it yourself.
Oh man, this I Love Lucy episode is spicy. The guy was just pretending to get the aristocrats joke. And here we see Jack Napier slowly becoming the Joker. You smell like Oreo cookies. Meanwhile, on the set of Sweeney Todd, I bet you have crack in that joint, don't you? Oh, so back to Dragneck. This movie's tone is fucking driving drunk.
Good morning, miss. We're from the police department.
Good morning.
We're tracing a hit-and-run driver. Someone caught the license number at the place of the accident but didn't get it quite right. So we're checking all numbers like it, and yours was one of them.
Well, I'll try to help you.
Do you remember what you did on the 29th of last month?
Oh, that was the day before Mother's birthday.
She beat
yes,
me
I
within an
remember
inch of my
that
life
because
with a
I left
wire
home and
hanger.
went directly to the dressmaker's with Mother. I was there all afternoon.
Did you happen to loan your car to a couple of men?
No, I had the car all afternoon myself.
Well, thanks, miss. Sorry to have troubled you.
Tell me.
Nowadays, they'll bust
did
through and
they-
search without
was the
warrants.
person killed?
All legal.
Fortunately, he wasn't, but that's still no excuse for hit-and-run driving.
Has Jimmy Lane been here today?
Sorry, ma'am. He paid for a $5.
He was,
Who are you
then.
talking about?
Went
Special.
over to May's place. You know where that is.
Well, he was going to wait for me here, so he didn't give me May's address. Are you sure Jimmy didn't leave any message for me? Mary?
Yeah, he said go fuck yourself.
No, he didn't. But I guess you're okay. I'll write it down for you.
There's that sick bell again.
Mary, come right in.
Is Jimmy here?
Oh, I think he's around somewhere. I think he went out to take Agnes home, but he'll be right back.
This is
Come in,
becoming
sit
a
down,
prelude to rape.
And let me take your
I'm
coat.
uncomfortable now.
Who's the new kid just came in?
I don't know, but she looks bangable.
Overboard for. Funny, we've never been able to get her up here before.
Hey, scram, will ya?
Okay, Mr. Cricket, I'm gonna go to the circus. So, do you come around here often? Are you trying to make an advance towards me? I don't know. I just want to make light conversation, that's all.
Smoke, Mary?
Thanks. Are you sure Jimmy will be back soon?
Sure, any minute.
All of this could have been avoided had she not took up smoking earlier. Oh, I guess it's now Days of Our Lives. Or a really old version of The Hangover. I swear to God, this never happened to me before. See, with a pinch of crystal meth, everything's enjoyable. Look, Joe Friday's about to beat down our doors soon.
Hey, what's
Might as
the
well
matter,
enjoy what
Arthur?
freedom is left for us.
Where do you put it? You got a hollow leg?
Thanks, Steve.
How do you feel, Mary? Oh, Mary, give me a... Mary.
Never knew there was a strain called a sexual predator. Oh wait, doesn't happen! Well, gotta please the main hoe. Laters. Bet this fucker's a rapist hiding as a pothead.
Use your aggressive feelings, boy. Let the hate flow through you. The hate is swelling in you now. Use it. Strike me down with it.
Time for fight music! Fuck, I'm gonna be flooded with magic bullet conspiracy emails. She was holding on to the missing frames from the breakfast scene. That bitch!
Jack, is she all right?
Oh, let me put it this way. We're gonna need someone with a cement mixer.
She's dead.
May, get me some water.
I need to sober her up so I can hide this body.
You two. Why don't you get out of here? Get out of here and forget you're ever in here today. I'll handle this. Now get going.
Thank God forensics wasn't a thing in the 1930s.
Give it to me.
I'm pretty sure this wasn't from the pod. I think it's because you guys are monsters.
Here.
Thanks, Reefer Madness. You taught me how to frame someone for murder.
Mary. Mary. What happened?
You killed her.
Ain't nobody here gonna get an Oscar for this. Stop trying.
Look. After I scram, you call the cops. And this is your story. Remember it. These two kids came up here for a couple of beers. You're out in the kitchen, you heard the shot. When you got in here, that's what you found.
And if they question the logic, spur them to grand.
Mary.
And with that, I'm gonna cut it here. Find out what happens to our characters in the final part of our Reefer Madness riffing.
Mary.
Do you know how to do image on image? Fuck it, overlay those two film strips. It'll look fine. But what if we get it wrong? Who's gonna watch this piece of shit?